Well, hello everyone. Welcome to Body of Christ Real Talk Super Saturday. Okay, this is Super Saturday. This is your host Joseph Brownlee. The time is 7:51, approximately 9 minutes until 8 o'clock in the Chicago area. Welcome to Real Talk Health Talk with Joseph Brownlee. I'm going to be concluding the rest of this night, with my final thoughts on health. I talked about quite a few things earlier today, so I'm going to give you a few more minutes of what I have to say for the end of the day. But before I do that, I want to give you an update on me. What's been going on in my diet and how this carnivore diet has been going on in my life. So let me just give you some updates on that. First of all, okay. So my experience is like this. For the last week, there haven't been too many changes in my weight loss. I'm losing weight slowly, not as fast as I was. I had a few pauses. I was stuck on 205 for a few weeks ago. I'm down to 204 now. I lost 1 pound in 2 weeks. That's pretty slow. And I was trying to figure out, okay, what is the stalls? Why I'm not losing as much weight? I don't mind 2 pounds a week. That's cool. And I don't mind losing it slowly. Matter of fact, it comes to the point now. I'm going to get to my goal, around my goal. And what do I mean by that? My goal is between 185 and 180. And I'm going to get there. But I have to understand, I have to listen. I know I keep saying this to my body. And when I keep adjusting things, and that's the cool thing about this diet, because it didn't take me long to get this fat. So I'm not, I shouldn't expect it to my body just drop it like that. But I still have at least 15 to 20 pounds to lose. 15 that I want to lose. Now, if I lose more than that, I'm cool. I feel like, right now, Limitless Lindy. When she says she's not looking at that, whenever her body let her know that it's time, it will be time. Now, according to traditional height and weight on the chart, you can look at this too. I think it's about, for my age, around about, now just at the average about 159. But science has changed so much since they started making these weight assignments and sizes and inches according to your height. I'm 5'7". I was weighing 260 pounds. So according to the ideal weight for 5'7", I was at least 100 pounds over my ideal weight, which is between 159 and 160 for a 5'7" height range. Now, that's what they measured it out. But, science has been really messed up in the sense, and they didn't look at the factors as of age, because we deem to put on more weight as the older we get. No matter how small you are, you're going to pick up a little bit something. You got some people that stay the same weight for a long time, but they pick up a little something because of age, because of metabolism. And the majority of people slows down unless you just in a country that's something like that, just that stays small. But I'm just talking about USA. Okay, so 5'7", just say between 160 and just say maybe even 180. Because of age of 5'7". That's the way I'm looking at it. I'm not sure. But just leave it, to make it simple. 5'7" person like me, my ideal weight traditionally, according to traditional height, is 159. Just say 160. Okay? I'm not trying to get there. The reason being because I'm 59 years old now. Lord's willing, I will be 60 the 3rd of June. Lord's willing. And I can't focus on getting that small for my friend because of my age. Now, that don't mean I would be looking frail and all weak and stuff like that. No, as long as I'm nutritionally and helping stay, my bones are stronger, that's cool, that's fine. Now, would I ever want to be that small as long as I'm healthy? Sure. Oh, no doubt. But as long as I keep toned up and keep myself for that, sure. But you got to remember our skin sags more when we older, and we get older, things just change. So I'm not trying to look exactly like I did when I was in my teens or younger, no. But getting as close to that 160 as I can, maybe 180, 20 pounds from that, man, that is gold for me. That is gold for me, between 180, and I give myself 5 pounds from that 185. That's what I mean by that. My goal weight, that's why I say it's between 180 to 185 or 185 to 180. That's what I mean by that. And I'm going to get there, Lord's willing. So, just say I'm 204. I haven't weighed myself today. I'm coming to the point. I'm not going to focus on my weight measurements too much of weighing myself, because I was getting too much into that, So I'm going to just let my body just play out as I continue in this lifestyle and go from there. Then once in a while, every 2 weeks or maybe even 3 weeks, I will weigh myself, because it got to the point now that I can tell when I lost weight. I can tell when I lost weight, if it's not weight, I can tell when I lost inches, because whether I lost weight or not, I'm still losing inches. And what I don't do, I don't weigh myself when I'm bloating and I feel gassed up. I don't weigh myself when I got through eating. That's the worst time to weigh yourself. Traditionally, they say the best time to weigh yourself is in the morning, but that's up in the air. But the thing is, I'm starting to weigh myself when I just feel, in a sense, like, it's kind of weird that I know I lost some inches or something like that now, and it usually works out that way. So I'm not going to be focusing on weighing myself all the time, as long as my health is getting better. Now, earlier through the week, let's talk about some of the benefits that so far. Acid reflux, I'm going to go back to that, have subsided considerably. I don't know if it continually went away, and I'm very patient with that, but it has subsided. Another thing I didn't talk about was my sinus. Remember, I used to do a lot of, if you've been listening to my show, I used to do a lot of podcasts, and I used to get congested a lot because of my sinus problem. That has subsided a lot, and I just noticed that. I don't do it as much. I still do it. When I get clogged up, you might see me do that once in a while. That's because of my sinus, and I get congested. I don't get congested as much. It's just been happening lately, but through the diet, I don't get congested as, okay? That's another thing. My sleep is wonderful. My sleep is, I haven't got this good of a sleep since I was young, and I'm just being honest. I haven't had this good of sleep since I was younger. I mean, I'm having dreams now that I can remember. I'm having deep dreams, and I heard other people say the same thing, so I know it's just not me. Have this type of eating, this carnivore type of eating has help them to sleep better and everything, to have better dreams. But I know this personally and experienced it myself. I have deeper dreams. I might not have the best dreams. And some of the dreams are kind of weird, but I do have deeper dreams. That might be because I haven't dreamed in a long time that I can remember. My dreams most dreams are sketchy and don't make sense. But my dreams used to be very sketchy, and I just don't remember them. Remember them. But lately, my dreams have been deep. I've been sleeping very well. I've been having less insomnia attacks, or what they call that? Sleep apnea and stuff like that. So that have subsided quite a bit. Leg cramps have went away so far. I'm not saying they disappear forever. I will keep you updated on that. And my pains in my legs are subsided. Once in a while, they try to sneak back in, but it's subsided. But I believe that has to probably got something doing with a torn in my bone. I don't know what it is, but when I get a physical, I'll find that out. But I'm doing much better on that. But once in a while, it still sneaks back in. My energy is a little better, not better than I want it to be, but I have more energy. My mobility is better. I'm more agile. I can bend my knees better. I can lift things more better. When I get my dad, I can lift him up even with one arm. Now I'm more agile and I'm more flexible now because of the weight loss and everything like that, and also from the tone up in my arms and my muscle from lifting weights. So a lot of things has changed in my life. My vision hasn't changed. I still have bad vision, and my bleeding gums have stopped bleeding substantially. I have many people have had testimonies about that as well. Even some people that periodontitis disease have been reversed. But all I can just say for now, that my gums have stopped bleeding a whole lot. I haven't seen it bleed in a while as far as that since I've been on this diet. Does the diet have anything to do with it? I cannot say. But all I can just say is subsided. So those are the positive things. Now, one of the biggest things is my hunger. My hunger, I stay full for so long. I do not crave junk. I do not crave snacks. Now, I still can look at a cake and it look good. I still can look at a donut, it can look good. But it comes to the point I don't want it. Because also, I think about eating it and I feel like I'm poisoned. And that's the mentality I have set now, that I don't care how good it look. I know that's what almost killed me in a sense. And that's what made me fat and overweight and bad health anyway. So that desire to eat it is not there. It looks good in the head, but the desire to eat, I cannot touch it. So I look at it like it's going to kill me. I look at it like it's bad. I told somebody else that, my sister-in-law, that's how I look at those things now, in that way when it comes to ultra-processed food and ultra-processed junk. So my whole mentality where I look at food is very different, and I have now become very picky on what I eat now. I'm a label reader and everything like that, so I'm very picky on what I eat. What I eat is very simple. Also, very simple. Mainly eggs. I eat eggs, 6 to 8 eggs every day. The other day, I ate a whole dozen of eggs. A whole dozen of large eggs. I said the other day. So I eat a lot of eggs, and that's been a good benefit. I eat red meat. So my basic is just eggs and ground beef most of the time. I'm going to be honest with you. Once in a while, I have some salmon and I have a few sardines. But the last sardines I ate scared me because it made me feel lethargic and made me feel weird. So I put the sardines. Well, what's the deal with that? I don't know. So I haven't ate those last 2 cans of sardines since. Anything that make me feel funny and weird, I stop it. I might eat it later, but I'll stop it but that's part of the change in my body. Even though I ate it early, don't mean that those same sardines might be good for me later on down the line. Weird, but I don't know. This is what I'm discovering in my body since being on this no carb, meat eating, lifestyle diet. So those are the pros. And one of the most strongest of them all has been the appetite suppressant. This is the strongest appetite suppressant I have ever been on. And my appetite has been suppressed. It has been suppressed on the Atkins, not as strong as this. I used to take, remember Dexatrim? It was these pills called Dexatrim. When I went on the last diet years ago, and I used to take Dexatrim. It used to suppress my diet very well. I mean, my appetite very well. But Dexatrim was a natural. This is the first natural diet by eating this way that naturally, like I believe it's supposed to be, suppresses my appetite. And it's so amazing. When I wasn't on this diet, I just ate. Boredom, impulse, and hunger. I just ate. I stayed hungry. Even when I was bored, I ate. I used to get up at night and eat. I used to get things in my gut and eat. The only time I didn't eat when I was angry, but when I get excited or I get bored, I used to eat. The things I was eating was junk, ultra processed food. So that has subsided substantially, man. I mean, I went since yesterday to today close to 28 hours without eating. And I didn't plan this. I do OMAD Saturday and Sunday. OMAD means only one meal a day. OMAD's the Sunday. Now I went 27 hours without any hunger. And I finally ate about 2-something. Close to 3 o'clock, which averages out about 27 hours, over at 24 hours without eating. Okay? So, and that wasn't purposely done. I didn't plan that. That's just how I do. I eat when I'm hungry. And I find out I can fast longer, amazingly, when I'm at home. When I'm at work, I kind of think about the timing of food too much, even though I'm still not hungry. But when I'm at home, I don't think about food. I just go through the day and watch some movies or something like that. And next thing you know, man, it's almost in the evening. I haven't ate anything and I haven't even thought about it. That's the power of being on this. So I want y'all to understand that's my journey. The cons I had the other day, I had heartburn. I haven't had heartburn in a long time. I believe it had something to do, maybe, I don't know what it was, so I'm not going to say, but I had heartburn. What started that heartburn? I don't know. Was it that Diet Pepsi I drank? Or was it what? But whatever it was, maybe it was a diet Pepsi, but I had heartburn, which something is subsided since I've been on this diet. But it didn't last long, but I did not like that. But I said, okay, maybe something I got to adjust on. Maybe it's the cheese I just got to eat. I don't know. But that's the only negative that's happened in the last few weeks. And I did get that acid reflux, something I haven't got in the 9 months since I've been on this diet, but it hasn't been back since. So that's the only con so far. So far, I give it a 10. I give it a 9 on this diet so far I've been on it. So I'll keep you updated at the next Body of Christ Real Talk, Heal Talk. Bye-bye.